Hello. So welcome back. This is another one of our Show Your Success videos. And today I'm going to teach you about a tool, honey, that is going to get those coins all the way right. So, are y'all ready to get to this video? Okay, so let me tell you guys a little bit about what we're going to be talking about on today. One thing that I'm always talking to visionaries is that when you're building your business, the most important thing that you could be focusing on is building your database. You know, I know many of us, we want to be on social media. You know, I'm a big advocate for it. I believe everybody should be on social media. We should be out there marketing our businesses. We should be networking. We should be speaking. We should be doing everything that we can to get in front of more potential customers. And yes, customers are definitely, that's what increases our bottom line. They're important. But what you must also remember, guys, is that there's no customers if you don't have a database. And while social media is great, you are sitting on rented space, okay? So what you need to do is get your own space. And the way that you're gonna get your own space is by using an email tool, and so or a database tool. So I'm gonna show you my favorite tool, guys. This is one that I've been using. Enjoy it. And you know, if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to comment below.
Okay, well, hello everybody, Taria Avant, we're back. And before we go into, showing you the CRM tool that I actually use, I just wanted to explain to everybody what it stands for, because some people don't know. CRM actually stands for Customer Relationship Management Tool. And just to kind of break it down in just some layman's terms, is, guys, what it is it's a tool designed for you to collect the names, the emails, the phone numbers, the addresses of your followers, okay? Of your potential customers, your prospects. And it's so important to have that I decided to also put up a quick blog post on 4 reasons that you need to have a CRM. Now, I'm not going to go into detail of all this. You can actually check out the link in the video to this actual blog post if you want to read more about it. But number one, it is the only way to truly have a hold on your followers. If you use social media, please remember you are only renting space. So if it shuts down, if that social media account is shut down, if that social media company shuts down, then what are you going to do with your business? If you only build your business through social media, you're setting yourself up for some challenging times. And so you want to have a CRM tool that you can build a database with those potential prospects. You can track your prospects, and I'm going to show you a really cool feature of this tool that allows me to be able to see where people are located, the people that are actually more engaged. And so when I make a decision to go somewhere, I'm able to see that information. You're able to send them direct messages, and depending upon what kind of CRM tool you use, there'll be some out there that you can actually send text messages to people, and this is really effective with your marketing, but also with email marketing. The truth is this: when it comes to email marketing, of course, we want to find ways so that people will open them up. But at least we know if we stay consistent, eventually people are going to click on it. They may not always click on it. But one thing I can tell you about social media is that you can post all day long. But if Instagram or Facebook says that, you know what, we don't want to show this particular post to your following because we don't feel that it's going to be something that they may want to read, based on how we set up this algorithm, it's not going to show. And so, they can make a decision on who actually sees the post that you put on your timeline. And now, if you're noticing, many of these social media companies that actually want you to pay so that you can get your post in front of the people who've already elected to follow you. And it just makes sense because at the end of the day, most people are following a lot of people. So there's no real way for everyone to be able to see every single person that they follow. And then number 4, it makes you a valuable asset. If you want to get into the space where you are getting sponsors and people that are wanting to invest into your brand, well, your database is going to be one of the number 1 things they're going to look for. Yes, having followers and likes and comments is great, but today you can actually buy those things. And so, a lot of these big companies, they're getting hip to that. So they want to make sure that, okay, on top of your following, do you also have a real database of people that you can contact right away? All right, so let me show you the tool that I use. And by the way, guys, we do have a link available for you guys under the video, and it'll allow you to be able to try this out for free. Okay, so you want to make sure that you do check it out. But the name of the company that I like to use use is called ActiveCampaign. So I'm going to log in real quick so you guys can see. It's real simple. Now, when you get started, you're going to get, I think, it's either 14 or 30 days for free, and you're able to go in and it looks just like this. This is literally how your interface is going to look. Now, I'm not going to go over every single thing that ActiveCampaign has, but what I will tell you, there are a few things that I absolutely love. Now, I do love the fact that I can kind of customize what I want my interface to look like when I log in. If you notice, I haven't even, completed all the things, but I do love to use, I love the way the campaigns look. I love the fact that I can see who my top contacts are, because maybe I might want to do some kind of giveaway. And so I can, reward these folks right here who are doing the most posting, or doing, not necessarily posting, but the most of opening up my emails. They're most engaged with my emails. These are people that I can pay attention to. And there's other things that you can actually do with this as well, okay? So you have at the top, you have your contacts, your campaigns, automations, deals, lists, forms, reports. The tabs that I'm going to talk about today in specific are going to be your contacts, your campaigns, and automations. Now, if you guys want to know more about these different areas right here, you can just let me know in the comment space. But for time purposes, I don't want to kill you guys with a whole lot of information. These 3 tabs are going to be where you're going to spend majority of your time when you're first getting started anyways, okay? So the first thing is your contacts. Now, your contacts is pretty dope because it's going to be able to show you all of the people that you have on your list, right? And you can even manage all of the people that you have on your list based on tags. Now, this is one of the main reasons why I absolutely love ActiveCampaign, because it really sets itself to be able to, sit beside some of those big boys out there where people are paying multiples of hundreds of dollars a month to be able to have these kind of features available. And so tags are essentially, let me just kind of explain what a tag is. So let's just say you send out an email to your list and you want them to register to come to an event, right? So you're telling them, hey, register to come to this event, and then they register. Well, you probably don't want to keep on sending the people who have registered, information on why they need to register. Maybe you want to send a message to the people who have registered, a different set of messages, and the ones who have not yet registered, a different set of messages as well. Well, the cool thing about ActiveCampaign is that you can set up what they call campaigns. And then in the campaigns, you can create actions where if it says if this person is registered, then we want to add a tag to their name, right? Now, one of the things I will say, though, with ActiveCampaign that you may not find like within a lot of the other the big boys is that they might have like the integration of registering for events right there, but there's so many ways that you can actually integrate other tools like Eventbrite, which is one of the tools that I still use today to promote all of my events. And so I can set up an integration with Eventbrite that whenever somebody registers, it'll send a message over to ActiveCampaign and let them know that, hey, this person is registered, add a tag to their name. Now, that would be a different training, and if you guys want me to show you how I do that, just leave a comment in the comment space and I can do so. So anyway, so then it sends a tag, right, and it lets them know. And so these are all different kind of tags that I have. So you see, for example, like click to register for an event, click to enroll into this New Year, New You program, all different types of things. Engaged, 392 people. These are some people that were on a Facebook Live, 785 people. So there's all different types of tags. Now, when I have these tags, I can also set up emails to go out that will only email those people with that tag. Okay? Now, the campaign is where you're going to spend majority of your time because this is where you actually send out your emails. And there's 3 different kind of campaigns that you can see right here. You have it puts it in your drafts. These are emails that haven't been sent out yet. Then you have scheduled, okay? Now, a scheduled campaign is basically, I set up an email that I don't want to go out until a later date or time. And then autoresponders is when somebody actually signs up for like my email list, right? Let's say they sign up to get my ebook. So, for example, let me just show you an example. SuccessOnSocialMedia.com is a website that I created through a capture page system. And when somebody submits their information, so this is an example, if they submit their information, then what would happen is they would be then added to my list, and they would automatically get what where it says autoresponder. They would actually get this email right here, this show your success intro email. And as you can see, we've been using this for a few months now, and so we've had over 1,400. Okay, so that is what happens. It just automatically sends them a message, hey, welcome to the list, and here's your download, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so that's what the autoresponder does. Now, if you want to send your campaign out, all you simply do is click on new campaign, or you want to send out a new email. Okay, and it's very easy. And so they have different campaign types. You have standard, automated, autoresponder. So remember, if you want it to be set up so that when somebody subscribes to a list, you would create an autoresponder. Then you have the standard, is what most of us will probably use. We're sending out, maybe you want to send out just an email to let people know you got a new blog post up, etc., etc. Then they have automated. This is where you can create automation, but I'm going to show you a different tab for that. Split testing, RSS, triggered, and then date-based, okay? And so we're just going to follow the standard, and I'm going to use just a test, just so you can see, and click next. Now it's going to take you over to the templates that they have. Well, I'm sorry. First it's going to ask you what list you want to send it to. So I have all different types of lists in here. So let's just say, for example, I want to send it to these folks right here. I'm going to just click PayPal customers, right? So I'm going to click next. We're not going to send it out. It's just an example. So now, what's really cool about ActiveCampaign is they have some amazing email templates, right? As you can see, these are their templates that they have, and all of these are customizable. You can just go in. Let me just show you like a preview of what it would look like. It tells you what it looks like, what it look like on the phone. This is what it would look like on your computer, and it looks like a website, right? It's really cool. But you can go in and you can actually edit all of these different things. And you can even, it'll show you your list that you've, or emails that you've sent out in the past. So if I click past campaign, you can see that I've just sent out a lot of different stuff, right? And so a lot of times I like to keep my stuff the same. So as you notice, a lot of my emails have the same kind of look, and I'll just reuse those many times. And so, like, for example, I might just click use this design, and then I would have my subject. Now, you can always change your subject later, so I'm just going to put just a test, and I can change my name if I wanted to, and even change the email that is displayed when they receive the emails. Okay, so now it's going to go ahead and populate and create this email. So as you can see, this was an email for a call that I was doing before, and I can go in here and just literally edit all this content, delete it. It's really, really good. They have all different types of features that you can add. From a text block, you can add image, button, video, all these different things that you can add right into your email. So this has like my signature and everything already, which I like. And I just have it set to a certain time. So then right here where you see it says first name, I love this too because you can add personalization to the email. So when you click right here, if you click personalize, you're going to see all these different features that you can add. From the contact information to different things that you can insert into your message. They have a lot, like your social media links if you want to do that. If you want them to specifically like share it on Facebook, you can add in this like nice little link that'll go in the email. It'll look different, of course, than what you see here. There's just so many different things you can add that I really, really love about ActiveCampaign. Even if you want to add a Dropbox file, because a lot of us use Dropbox to add our files and stuff, you can do that too. So they have some third-party integrations, and then they even have the e-commerce. So this is cool. You see right here. So if I want to show certain things, like where I want to sell different things on here, I can do that as well. Okay. Not going to go into too much of that, but I just want you to see the different features, and you can type in whatever you want. If you want to add a video, it's really cool because it'll create like a thumbnail. Let me just go like to my YouTube channel real quick, and I'll show you. Drag this video in over here, and you can drag and drop essentially like anywhere in this email. It's pretty cool. So let's just say I click on this video here, and I'm going to click share. Hey, I'm going to click share. I'm going to copy that link, and I am going to paste it in here. And you see where this add to action, this is where you can add like You can add in, if you want to add a tag, like somebody actually clicked on the video, or if they click on the video, you can have it send them to like an automation or add. There's just so many different things you can do, and that's why I love ActiveCampaign over any of the other tools that are out there, the CRM tools that are comparable to their pricing. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this action because I don't really want it to do anything, and just click OK. And you see it populates the thumbnail right in the email. I can center that out. And then I'm going to go ahead and click Next. And then, you know, there's different things you can add as well. Like I can change the delivery time if I wanted to go to a future time, right? It also does a spam check to make sure it says it passed. So that means that it's not just going to automatically go to somebody's spam box, right? You also, if you want to track who opens it, you can track that. How many people click on the link, you can track that. You can even track if people reply. If you want to have some Google Analytics, you can track that. All of this is trackable, okay? And so we're not going to send it right now, though, because we're not going to use it. So we're going to click Save and Exit. And you'll see it's right here in the drafts, right? So I'm just going to delete it out so I don't accidentally send it one day. Now, there is something that is super dope about ActiveCampaign as well. When you send out your messages, the reports that it gives you. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't going to necessarily touch on this tab, but you guys, you got to see it. So let me just show you. For example, I'm going to show you not the autoresponders, but I want to look at the one-time emails. So for example, this one right here, this email that we sent out, what's cool about it is that there's so many different things that you can actually check out in regards to just one particular email, right? So you have the overview, the message that was sent out, open and reads, clicks, geo, social, unsubscribes, and email clients. So it'll show you all this stuff, okay, based upon this one particular email. Now, as I'm recording this video, I actually sent this email out today, and it also is a Sunday. So a lot of opens are not going to take place necessarily today, just to let y'all know. However, we do have some stats that we can look at. And what I want us to pay attention to is this right here. Now again, just based on how you set up your email, if you tracked the number of clicks, the open and reads, all of that will be available. This is the actual message that was sent out. But I want to click on this geo because this is something that just blew my mind when I first started using ActiveCampaign. Especially for those of you who are traveling places, you're looking to find, you know, where is your biggest following. If you click here on the geo, it's going to show you a map. And basically, it's going to show you the people that are actually opening up your email and where they're opening it at. So as you can see, this is the order in which people opened up the email for this particular campaign. And so you see I have a lot of people that are in this area of Delaware, Pennsylvania. We have some people in New York. We have Texas, we have California. And so that is what's so cool about this, is that you're able to see where people are. And so I have, you know, of course, a lot of other emails out here. Let me see if this one is, if this one has a little bit more people that I can show you. I'm going to click on Geo. And again, so it shows you, it'll even show you the entire world. So if you have some people internationally, it'll let you know that as well. But you see, it's just, crazy. It is so cool. And so I like that because it allows me to be able to, again, you know, kind of track to see, you know, where is my following, and if I decide to do an event somewhere, you know, what would be the best place to do it based upon the locations that people are actually opening up those emails. Also, it can allow you to see, you know, okay, you know, when people, you know, what zip code they're in. I mean, it is so specific. Look at this. It tells you the exact zip codes of where people are. So if you're trying to find the exact location of where to go, you can do all of that. You know, like I didn't know I had people in Kansas, right? I have somebody in Bermuda. I have, you know, North Carolina. And so I can use this to help me tremendously with being able to track exactly where people are. And then also, if you notice something, you can share this information too. So when you start building up that database and you're looking to get those sponsors, you can show them where people are and how this can actually benefit them as well. So I think that this is just an absolutely incredible tool. I mean, ActiveCampaign, kudos, y'all. This thing is just, like, amazing. And anyway, so that I love this portion of ActiveCampaign. Now, automations is also cool because it allows you to now create an email sequence. And so, for example, like when somebody registers for one of my workshops, I have a sequence of emails that actually goes out to individuals. And so when they subscribe, and this is just, again, they register from Eventbrite, and I have a tool that I use. It's actually called Zapier. In fact, I do have a link to Zapier below in the comments. But it basically will add them to this list right here. And when they're added to the list, then an email is sent. Now, I can also create another action where maybe I want it to like add to maybe like add a tag or something like that. There's all different things I can do. So it'll say sending options, so it can send them an email, conditions and workflow. It'll do different things where it can, if this happens, then that, it'll start something else, it'll end something, whatever it may do. It can even, add, like I said, add a tag. You can update some information, subscribe them to a specific list. You can even add a score, which is really good to know if somebody is going through like a long list of emails, because the bigger the score, that means the bigger the prospect, right? Or the more potential that they'll actually invest. And then these are just some additional things with your CRM tools, which I haven't gotten yet into. I'm going to play with more of those, but you can see different things. Add tasks, adjust the score, add a new deal, update title, all types of things that you can actually do. And that's why for the price, it's just amazing. So you see it'll send an email. Also, it'll send a text message. So they have a great feature of SMS feature that you can include. It'll wait a day. And if you see over here, there's other actions you can add that you can just drag them right over here instead of clicking this plus button. So like it can notify someone. So if you have a team of people and maybe somebody is registered and you, let's say for example, like when I'm doing events and someone registers and they get an email, then I want to notify one of my vision callers to actually call them, right? And so then I can set it to, hey, to notify someone, to let them know, hey, you got a new lead, you need to go ahead and call that person, right? Then it'll wait a day, then it'll send them another text message, it'll also send them another email on that same day, and then it'll wait another day, and then send another email. And what I have found, though, is that adding people to this email sequence, it always increases the number of people who actually show up, whether it's a webinar, a conference call, a live event. Doesn't matter. This automation sequence is amazing. You can add so many different features to this. It is just absolutely incredible. And when I saw this is what truly made me make a decision to invest in ActiveCampaign, because it really does sit up there with the big boys, but for not the price. And so let me just kind of show you what the price of it is. If I go over here to billing and upgrade, I'm still in the introduction package, which is $73, the plus. We're about to move up to the professional, though, just because we have gotten a lot of more subscribers. But still, at $99 a month, I know I was using another CRM tool, and it was way more than that. And honestly, I just really love the way the layouts of the email templates look. I love everything about it. And so it's definitely an incredible tool, and I do believe that even when I had hit a certain number of followers with that CRM tool, I had to pay more money too. And so the most that you would pay is $149 here to get you rocking and rolling, unlimited emails you can send out. They don't put a restriction on that. I don't know the exact number. It doesn't say, but I will say that as it continues to grow, the most that I see here is that we would have to pay $149, and so that's the prices right now that you have to invest to get rocking and rolling. But I just love the pricing. I can do a lot of customization with just the plus package right now, and their customer service is incredible too. Anytime that I have a question, I'm able to send them an email. They typically get responded back within the first 24 hours, and so this right here is a tool that I love. And there's more features to it that we could talk about all day today, but this should be a great start for you guys. So look forward to being a part of your database, guys. And if you have any additional questions, don't hesitate.
So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. ActiveCampaign for me is just an amazing tool. It's very comparable to a lot of those top CRM programs out there, and I love it. I really do. Now I know I couldn't go over every single thing about ActiveCampaign, honey. We would be here all day, okay? But if there are some areas of concern or areas where you would like to learn just a little bit more, please don't hesitate to comment below. Just let me know what you would like to know, and you know what? We can create another video maybe talking about that one specific point. But yeah, man, get started. You click on the link down here, and you can actually get started, and you can use it for free. You can try it out for free and see if you like it for yourself. I highly recommend, even if it's not this particular tool, you need to get a tool. But this one right here is thebomb.com. All right, so go ahead and get started. And final step, I got to give you one more step. Subscribe. Make sure, honey, subscribe to my channel, darling, so that you can get informed about all the great things that will show your success. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. I appreciate you for being so patient, honey, and staying until the end. In fact, darling, I am going to do something so huge, that you're going to be like, oh my God, I have to watch all of her videos. Are you ready? This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm just gonna give you a big old kiss. Mwah! I know you're like, okay, whatever, Taria. But no, I'll see you guys on the next video. I appreciate you. I love ya. Deuces.